chiming in. Enough of that. We want to talk about this Megan Fox. Megan is a actress, whatever. She's supposed to be this beautiful, um, irresistible woman, and she
Supposed to
just
be.
yeah, she disappeared, came back, and Marlon gonna get into that of how that came about. And when she come back, she's all of a sudden admitting and almost glorifying the fact that she drinks blood. Now, I know she's gonna make it sound like when he showed these videos, she's gonna make it sound like, well, it's not actually like drinking blood, it's like I'm licking blood, but you don't eat liquid. You drink liquid. She and believe you me, the fact that she's willing to get on the TV screen and talk about it is a lot worse than what it
And she's
actually
saying,
is.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's always worse. They always do these things because you got to remember that they're in the stages of normalizing this thing as far as getting on TV and just talking about it and being open. And that's how they get you. They normalize it, then they start doing it. Next thing you know, this stuff would be for sale in your local grocery store. Sound
It
crazy?
already is.
Oh, it already is.
Hmm.
Oh, wow.
There
Wow.
are tons of products being used for two different ways. They have tons of
Oh, yeah,
products
yeah.
with blood in it
For
and with
dye.
foreskin. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, for dye. But I'm talking about a all out,
Ritualizing it, yeah, for
yeah,
sale.
blood drink. And it might be called rituals. You just never know what with these people, but I'm telling you, this stuff happens. It just so let's not get in the mode of allowing these things to normalize our brains to accept it. Um let's walk her down, Merlin. Let's go down to when she was an itty bitty baby.
Yeah, she was an itty bitty baby. She started modeling at 13. Um, and I'm not talking about like Gerber magazine or Teen Vogue magazine kind of modeling, where they have nice fancy clothes on. She was seductively modeling at 13. And when she got cast in Transformers at 15 years old, 15, there was so much of her that you did not see, so much of her that you did see that there was not much left that you didn't see on her body. Her entire career has been a lesson study in how to sexualize a minor, and she went along with it. Now, whether that be because her mother, because now her dad and mom got divorced when she was 3 years old, so you have to believe, and she went to live with the mom and the stepfather, no real contact with daddy, and so you have to believe that some of that played a pretty big impact in how she viewed herself, much less how people viewed her. Um, so she was in not just Transformers, she was also in the Ninja Turtles. I think that was her first one, was in Ninja Turtles. Then she went into Transformers. One of the two. Either way, both of them were still sexualized. Not only in her look, but the conversation. The worst part was in Ninja Turtles. There was actually some hinting at her having a relation, not relationship, relations with one of the turtles. That's how far they pushed it.
Mm.
Um, so fast forward to a couple of years after that, after the first Transformer movie, she had come forward about complaining that Michael Bay had made very sexually charged advances to her. And she said that eventually what it was is that in order to solve the problem of a wardrobe issue, he decided to just have her be soaked in water and do the scene soaking wet at 15 years old. Um, so she has what she called a mental breakdown. Disappears for a couple, 3 years, maybe more. It should have been a little bit more than that. She went away. Came back out looking like a completely different person. Plastic surgery and all kinds of additions to her face, and she looked what some people thought a lot uglier, and a whole different demeanor. And had an interview where she said she changed her mind about the Michael Bay incident. Oh, it didn't really happen like that. Um, you guys got it wrong. And then she went on um, Jimmy Kimmel's show, and she said some really interesting things to him. The crazier part is that how Jimmy reacted to her statements. I want to try and find it so I can read it for you, because she had mentioned that it became a problem, and Jimmy said, "Well, viewing me that sexually," and he said, "Well, we're all thinking it, so some of us just have to restraint to not say it out loud, like Michael Bay did." Now, a grown man talking about a young lady at 15 saying, "Yes, we all were thinking that, but some of us were smart enough not to say it out loud." So that's the kind of environment that she was growing up in. And when she disappeared and came back all of a sudden, now that's not a problem to her, and she just changed her tone.